Sorry, this is a complete tangent, but I gotta bring it up. Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Yeah.
Are you both familiar?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Shane, this is just for you then. Did you see the viral clip?
Yes. So they have a podcast. Actually, we should talk about this really quick. So Ned's Declassified they came in for a Try Not to Laugh. I'm trying to remember.
Try Guys?
Ned's Declassified.
Mm-hmm. Not that.
Ned's Declassified.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
I can't think straight right now. Tall Spencer is just really making me question a
Tall
lot of things
Spencer.
right now.
Tall Spencer needs to stop.
Tall Spencer can't hurt you.
Whoa.
Okay.
I feel like you can, actually. I feel like, yeah. You
Crazy whipping Nene right freaking now.
Oh, it's got to be really good. Back here, back here, back here.
Stand up.
Stand up.
You guys think that I know what that is.
What it is. Do it. Then do
Just
it.
do what you think it is. Do what you think it is.
Like whip my hair?
No, it's okay.
You got it.
You must stand up.
No,
like
the internet
Harambe
is
all
gonna
over
roast
again.
me
No,
right
and
now.
it's like
Harambe all over
The
again.
internet
For
is
not
gonna
knowing it, or-
roast
Amanda, let me tell you, you have the right idea.
Here's
I'll show her after
here's
we
a
try.
whipping Nene.
You have the right
Here's a
idea.
whipping-
Follow your gut.
Here's whipping Nene.
Oh my God.
Nay. 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 Did I crush it?
That was
Yeah.
literally
That
it.
was
Like
it.
you
That's
literally just
dead
guessed it. You actually just
Tell me
got
what a
it.
whipping Nene is.
That was it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like you whip
you
your
guys
hair
fucking
back
with
and then
me?
it's like you're riding a horse.
What?
We're being supported.
Hey!
Write in the comments what a whipping Nene
Trevor.
is.
He did. Trevor showed the whip and Nene, so he's gonna
All
go
right.
For it, Trevor.
Okay, Amanda,
Listen.
you need to watch this.
Okay.
You gotta
So,
watch
you must
this
show.
crap. Okay.
Yeah,
so
look out,
first up,
look out.
You're gonna want to toss that crap up, and then you're gonna want to crank it. Okay. And then you hit a little bit of this.
So that's a whip.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Rewrite.
So,
Out.
wait, so you whip?
Whip. So you want to come to one side. So you want to whip.
Yeah.
And then you hit a little hand up. This one out. And then you just
Like nay, nay.
and then you work
yeah,
it back
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit.
You heard that song?
I was so close, man.
That was awesome.
That was
You're
really
so
good.
close, dude. What were you going for? Like an arm, just like gah.
Ooh. Have you heard the
should've
Watch
been
Me
that.
Whip?
Yeah.
And
Watch
what
me
did
nay nay.
So what did you think they were doing?
I just sat in my car and went, watch me whip, watch me nay nay. I wasn't like, watch me whip.
Yeah.
Watch me
You're
nay.
I guess
just
that's
singing
fair. You're not
it.
like, what is the choreography to this? I can't even listen to this
No,
song.
it's fair. All right. Well, now you can.
That was magical. You
That's
you
great.
both whipping and Nene behind me was the first time I've ever felt cringe make the hairs stand up on my neck.
Yeah.
I could see that.
They're gonna eat me alive too, because that
Welcome
was.
for the
It was giving
They're gonna
summer
love
camp
it.
just
Okay,
a
is
little
it my
bit.
turn?
You goof.
Yeah,
You goon.
not bad.
Am I not allowed to say that?
I think we're okay to say it.
Wait, what's wrong with goon?
Nothing.
There's nothing. In fact,
It's
3
just, like,
times
funny
a
'cause
week
it-
is probably healthy.
Wait,
It's
really?
an old term. It's an old classic term for like teenagers who are roughhousing, but also it's like a rap term. So it's funny for like you to call someone a goon,
No, now it has a different meaning.
which is
Jacking off.
Well,
Sorry.
I don't
Damn,
think gooning
Spencer.
is jacking off. That's new and
it's
weird.
brand
Stop your
new. It's
goon.
brand new.
Teach a man to goon.
We gotta,
I know how to goon, Mr. Spencer. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
That's true.
He kind of looks like a mind goblin to me.
Mind goblin.
What's happening right now?
Wait a second. Do you mind goblin?
No.
Mind goblin, these nuts!
I literally didn't know what was
No,
happening.
it's fine. No, what it is it's a doctor that diagnoses you with BOFA.
Yeah, definitely. you know what that is, right?
Nope.
BOFA
These
D.
nuts!
Wait, both of these nuts?
Both of these.
BOFA D.
What the
Both of these nuts?
Both of
Yeah.
these nuts. Not
Both.
just one nut.
Both of these nuts!
Both of these nuts. It took her that long.
But okay.
You've at
Both
least.
of these nuts? Like both?
Yes!
What was that F?
Yes!
Like both of these nuts?
It's
Yeah.
of a similar strain to Ligma.
I don't get it.
Ligma balls!
Oh, I get it. Oh, Deligma. Wait. I don't feel good. Wait, what's the Deligma one? What's the what? Wait, what's the deligma one?
It's just ligma.
It's not deligma.
Ligma what?
Balls.
Ligma
Ass, lick my balls.
Ligma balls.
There you
lick
go.
my balls.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
I'm 55. Sorry.
I got really into Hammer 4.
What is hammer for?
Nails. Got her.
Hammer for nails? Okay.
What's up?
We did Winter Games again.
What gives?
That year. This was 2016. I think this was the last Winter Games. We only did 2 of them. And there was the Spaghetti Yetis versus the Blizzards.
I can't. We need to go.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
No,
Just
and what
the
sucks
name.
is we made a shirt for a team that wasn't a real team called the Snow Rambays, and we really wanted Snow Rambays to be.
Wait,
a
I
big
don't
thing.
get it.
Do you know about Harambe?
Are you okay?
Jesus Christ!
No, I don't get it.
Do you know? Okay, have you ever heard of Harambe?
No.
You've never heard of Harambe?
No.
Okay, Amanda, I'm
Show is
not going to do the thing that I've done before. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you the truth. Harambe was a gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm telling you this story. I can't believe you've never heard of Harambe. He was a gorilla that was at
I'm
the
from Massachusetts.
He was
I
at the
don't know.
Cincinnati Zoo. It's okay. It's okay. No, he was a gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you a true story.
You lie a lot.
I'm telling you a true story.
Okay,
Amanda.
okay. All right.
Harambe. Harambe was a gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo. I believe it was the Cincinnati Zoo.
Okay.
And a boy somehow snuck in and fell into the gorilla pit.
Okay.
And the kid's in the gorilla pit. Harambe comes up. He's curious. He's looking at the kid. He's just kind of looking at him, whatever. And they then shot Harambe. It's sad. They shot Harambe and they killed him.
Why are we laughing?
I'm laughing because this is an insane story that I've processed years ago. I remember the news, the video and everything, and I was sad. I was like, damn, like that.
Why would they shoot him? He didn't want to do anything. He was probably talking to him.
You're now dealing with the trauma that everyone else dealt with years ago.
Why would they kill Harambe?
Well, because they were
Harambe.
worried. I think they were worried that they were worried about him hurting the kid.
The kid fucking went in his home. Harambe deserved to live.
No, I know he did deserve to live.
Is there a protest that I could go to?
Amanda, Harambe deserved to live. Amanda,
You're-
2024.
Is there a group I could join?
I am so sorry that we're throwing you back into 2017 right now, or 2016, or whatever this
God.
My
happened.
heart is broken for
It
Harambe.
sucked. Dude, the amount of memes about Harambe, like Harambe in heaven, like people, I want you to pay attention.
How old is that kid now?
I
I will find him. He
you're gonna
deserves to
avenge.
pay.
You're gonna avenge Harambe.
Yeah, I am.
No, people were very sad about Harambe. He's still. People know about Harambe.
Well, this is going to take me days to process.
I know. No, we've had years. I've had. Amanda, this happened 8 years ago.
Well, I'm going to have nightmares for the rest of my work week, so thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry to bring the bad news about Harambe.
This is awful.
I
high
can't
school.
believe
I
this
was
is
in a fun
happening.
place, and now I'm not.
I can't believe this is happening.
This is awful.
Podcast. This is the podcast where we break like the breaking news, which is like Harambe dying. Okay.
What was the kid's name?
I don't know the name of the
Yeah,
kid.
I'll find out. I don't think it's good to be so restrictive, but for me, my obsession lies in like movies. I love movies. My favorite thing is to like find a good movie. I also love to rewatch my favorite classic movies. I love international series. Like I have an addiction to
I think
that.
we all have a love for movies here. I think we're the three. I think
I love
I'd say of the cast, us three are the most movie people.
like I
I feel like that's fair. I mean, not everyone
So?
everyone loves movies, but I think us three are like we watch all sorts and a ton.
a ton of movies. Those are my addictions.
Are you gonna see Five Nights at Freddy's?
Freddy Krueger?
No. It's this weird story that is based on a true story.
Yeah, I know y'all did like the horror thing, but it's like it's truly like one of the most up stories. Like one of the like. So
It's a true story.
so yeah, the movie is like based on this true story. Like so, what happened was there was this guy who it's basically Chuck E. Cheese. I think it was, and what happened was there were these kids that pulled a prank on this other kid, and they put his like the kid like hated it was like a birthday party, and the kid hated animatronics, and so they were like,
I saw the trailer for it.
yeah, well, but this like I don't think they'll do this in the movie because it's like.
Yeah.
It's dark.
I thought it was one of the kids of the owner of it put the other kid in the suit, or like.
So they were pranking the kid and they put his head in the suit, but they were like these like. It's called like a
spring lock or something.
Yeah, like a spring trap.
It was these because it was this like kind of experimental type of suits. The guy who created it like really, I don't know, but it ended up. I think killed the kid.
It's so basically the jaw like snapped on the kid's head.
Did he die?
He died not immediately. They like took
I think
him to
he
the
died
hospital,
later.
but then he died.
But then the owner, the real story is that the owner like lost his mind, and then the owner I don't know if it was proven, but the owner ended up killing like more kids.
The owner killed kids and would like.
Whoa, how did I miss out on this true crime story?
There's this guy, his name's Matthew Patrick, and he like has this YouTube channel, and he'll like he kind of like goes into it because
he's a true crime YouTuber, and so he goes in on all of these types of things, and he does a full in-depth thing about
Whoa.
Freddy Fazbear is the main like mascot thing, and I think the owner it was a really messed up thing. He would wear these costumes. That's how he like lured the kids, and he owned the place. And
it's
it's
very
like,
yeah.
And I wonder, I've always wondered if it was very covered up because places like Chuck E. Cheese and Disney
Still exist.
didn't want that type of connotation, so that's how it kind of got pushed. This is all in the 80s. I mean, I think it. The internet's the internet's also built a ton of lore, and so for a lot of this, it's all just a theory. But it really got nuts, and I think there were more. Where the internet got nuts was that they were saying like that the animatronics were at a certain point doing it on their own. Yeah,
Well, yeah, the internet. You have to be really careful with the internet and crime stories because they go off. And it's funny because I was going to come back at you guys with all my murder shows.
And we knew it.
And you guys knew it this one before me.
You had never heard of Freddy Fazbear.
I hadn't. But what I was saying is like, like the murder show about the hotel, the Cecile Hotel. It turns out that like all of that was just like web sleuths, like their opinions. So I sometimes I stay away from commenters. But there are some people who are pretty on point, like on TikTok and YouTube, that you're just like, holy
Matt Pat's pretty
shit.
damn good.
He's
Matt
really,
Pat.
Yeah,
that's his name.
But yeah, so after the bite of it's called like the bite of '83. Like if you look up like the bite of '83, but then like the thing was like the so this is kind of where the movie comes in because the thing was like the owner killed these kids and put them in the animatronic suits. Like so that like he put their bodies.
He would hide the bodies in there. Yeah.
Like, but like obviously like possession's not real. Like blah blah blah. That's not real. But then like, the movie's like but like what if like those
It
suits
took it
were,
another
like, were,
step.
like, possessed like blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
See, you talk about like getting like addicted to games. That's what I get addicted to. Like
these stories.
Angela and I, we always trade stories, but I will go for hours digging into I go rabbit hole so deep. I also go rabbit hole like if I'm watching a movie and I see someone that I like, an actor, I'll go on a rabbit hole in their life.
Yeah. So
I get nerdy when I watch movies. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy was with this person and he did this other movie and that director, blah, blah. And my sister's like, can you just... That's what I get nerdy about. I get nerdy about...
So what we're talking about is something you would technically nerd out about.
Oh, you know.
I am
Later I'm going to fucking Google...
Shocked you haven't heard about
The Bite of '83.
Yeah.
Well...
I thought it was The Bite of '82.
No, there's The Bite of '83.
It's Bite of '83? Yeah. No, it's well known. It's super well known. Yeah, you would love Matt Pat's stuff.
Matt Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Great name.
Yeah. True crime.
Yeah, true crime is my geek
Yeah,
out.
how you've missed out on arguably the best true crime channel on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, looks like we're the experts. On
I
true
don't
crime.
think so. I don't think so. I wrote down.
He's been on the channel a couple times.
Okay, guys, I get it. All right, I get it.
It's okay.
Suck
It's okay.
Ass.
It's okay. Hey, no worries.
This was
Matt Pat.
This was a long time ago.
This was a long time ago. This is the
Tomorrow
80s.
I'm gonna come in with a Matt Pat.
You're
shirt,
gonna
so
you're
y'all
gonna know
can-
you're gonna come back in tomorrow and you're gonna know everything about Freddie Fazbear.
Matt
and,
Pat Bite of 83 hat.
and what was that? William Afton was the name of the guy.
That was the
yeah, William Afton.
I can't believe I missed out on that. Sometimes I'll go on Netflix and be like, what is this about? Night Stalker? Like sometimes I'll miss out on huge ones, but like the small random, like the murder in, Cork, Ireland or something, I'm like, oh, I know everything
Yeah.
about that.
This all happened in Utah.
Oh. Utah, man. Why do so many murders happen in the Utah, Illinois,
nothing else going on out there.
Yeah,
It's all the damn repression.
they tried to.
It's true, East Coast too.
Utah tried to have
Massachusetts.
Utah tried to make their own Chuck E. Cheese, and this is how it went. And I feel we cannot end this stream without being honest with you. I think another one. There's another game called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Jesus.
Where you're a security guard at a pizzeria in Utah, and there are animatronics that are alive with ghosts.
That should be a game.
It is a game.
That is.
It is?
Yeah.
It is a game. So
We should play it.
the entire.
Yeah.
We were unfortunately lying.
It's made up.
No,
There was no Bite of 83.
there's no Bite of 83. I can't end this podcast just leaving that.
Matt Pat has this show called Game Theory where because Five Nights at Freddy's is like a very simple game where you're like kind of looking at security things and the animatronics come and they're like, bah! But like he's like kind of he's pieced together the story from all these different things.
Five Nights
Oh
at Freddy's
my
is a
God.
video game series. So everything we told you is
You guys
in the
make
game.
me feel so bad. You guys make me feel so bad about murder.
Okay, to be fair,
That is my thing.
do you know how
that is
hard it was
my
to say
thing.
all that with a straight face?
I almost
bite it-
lost
Did you guys plan this ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We talked about. We were going to convince you because we knew that we could convince you that
We knew that you were probably like the one. I mean, a lot of like the Bite of 83 is such like a meme because
Wasn't
it's
it Bite of 82? No, 83.
Yeah. There's also Bite of
You.
87.
Yeah.
You guys, I fully believed it. I was like, wow.
That's how intense the lore of this video game series.
And it gets so fucking stupid. We could literally do an entire podcast of just explaining the rest of the lore to you because it gets so, it's like, oh, he killed them, then like they possessed them, and like brought him back, and then he got in this other suit, and that suit like collapsed on him, and then like through sheer will, like he stayed alive in that suit for like 20 years, like sustained by hatred, and then he was like harvesting the like.
I was like,
yeah.
How did I not know about this man who kills children and puts them in the
The
animatronics?
setup of it, I think, is really cool.
Yeah.
The setup of this guy and kills children, I think, is well done. Five Nights at Freddy does have a lot of cool lore. It does get insane.
Let me say the other cool part is at one point, like, so the main guy, like the guy who killed those kids, his son, like, kind of like wants to like figure out what his dad was doing. So at one point, he like, he finds his like underground lair and stuff, and then he winds up getting scooped, which is like this like machine that basically scoops out his organs and his bones, and then it puts one of the machines like inside of his body. So like instead of like the person being inside of the animatronic,
It's
the animatronic's inside of
him.
But then like all of his like flesh and stuff starts rotting, so he smells really bad, and that's why he becomes like the purple man, because he's like this like
Ew.
gross.
It's a
rotting-
crazy. It's a horror video game series.
Scoop.
And the way that you play the first video game, and I'm wondering if it's a good one for us to play sometime.
It's fucking. How do you do with jump scares?
Yeah. So you're a security guard.
I get really scared, but I love it.
You're a security guard, and the game is you looking at all the security footage of this. You're staying the night at this pizzeria, but the animatronics are alive and stuff. So you have to try to like not let them get past you and sneak up on you, and you're trying to like.
Wait, I want to play. I love that shit.
All right, maybe let's we're gonna figure out what game we're gonna introduce you to. But it's We Lied, and I'm sorry.
You fuckers. I was like,
wasn't sure we were gonna get away with it.
Bite of 83. I was like, oh, fuck, Matt
But
Pat.
for a moment there.
Matt Pat's real.
Matt Pat's a
Matt
real
Pat's a real
YouTuber, but he does video game.
I hate you guys
stuff.
so much. I believed it so hard.
So, anyways, for a moment there, Amanda, you believed the plot of Five Nights at Freddy's was a real story, and that's a cool experience.
Yeah. You guys, I feel betrayed. I also feel like I wasn't a good murderer person.
You know, I do not know true crime. You know that if you don't know it, that it doesn't exist.
That's the thing. I was like, Shane knows nothing really about true crime. Every time I bring up true crime, he's like, huh? And I'm like, dude, where are you?
Okay.
Charles Manson?
Yeah. The Manson girls?
I feel bad. It was very funny. If you are allowed to get back at me in any way with some sort of prank,
okay.
I deserve it now.
Tommy Lee Jones is going to come at your desk. And
What? Tommy Lee Jones is going to